Hello, good morning to everyone. I am going to discuss about the design thinking case study as saving product X. And theory of design thinking is a methodology that provides a solution-based approach to solve problems. It focuses on understanding the user perspectives with a human-centered point of view. The purpose of design thinking is to put the users on the very center of the problem we have to solve. The goal of the methodology is to find the user itself and define its needs, and by finding those needs, create a solution or a product that can be really useful. Now coming to Project X, the direct competitors have recently released a new application. The company wanted to go with something new on the market to avoid losing ground to their competitors. They prepared a document with some requirements and vague ideas of what the product should look like and how much it, it cost. And then the marketing director said how to create a more usable system, simplify the user journey, and then it helps to add another manager, how to change the way we collect information and integrate our processes with third parties. It will take us month, the technical manager. The space of software manage different channels, email to SMS, fax to VAOP, and it was created for the web and mobile platform. The product was originally created a few years before, but its usability was poor. At the time of the launch, the competitor was far ahead in terms of user experience. Moreover, they had an excellent mobile app which is gaining ground in the mobile app stores. The meeting described above and the following one did not lead to the clear definition of what the products to be achieved actually was. We only know that we had to hit the target as soon as possible. However, as the project progressed and the competitor was beginning to gain traction, concern from the company was solidifying. Most agreed with the idea that we can't afford to launch a half-finished product. We need a product that is working from the start. We decided to use the design thinking process and focus on things that would really bring value to the end user and thus beat the competitions by bringing only what necessary to the customers. Then the companies என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னு சொன்னா டிசைன் திங்கிங் கான்செப்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி ஸ்டேஜ் 1 ஸ்டேஜ் 2 ஸ்டேஜ் 3 வந்து அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை வந்து காம்படிட்டர்ஸ்க்கு கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சாங்க. ஸோ அதனால ஸ்டேஜ் 1 ஸ்டேஜ் 2 ஸ்டேஜ் 3 வந்து பிரிச்சு பிரிச்சு நம்ம செஞ்சு அந்த டைம் பீரியடுக்குள்ள நம்ம டெலிவரி கொடுத்துட்டோம்னு சொன்னா இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வந்து ஃபெயிலியர் ஆகாது அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கம்பெனி டிசைட் பண்ணி ஸ்டேஜ் 1 எம்பசைஸ்க்குள்ள வந்தாங்க. The goal of this phase is to understand your customer by searching and gathering information about their business. During this phase, we can use several different tools such as interviewing, focus groups, observations, and surveys. Our first step was to ensure that the highest paid person's opinion was not ruling over everyone else. Therefore, together with managers and the founders, we have compiled a list of possible stakeholders to be involved in the decision-making process. And coming to stage 2, that is define. In this case, they want to define the following: our ideal customers, their problems, the solutions to the problems, the needs and the fears of our customers that we had to address. In the design thinking terms, the define phase is where you analyze your observation and synthesize them into core problems that you have identified. And in the emphasize phase is content points that is highlighted by company X employees by had never been pointed out to the management. And then stage 3 is ideate, the process where you generate ideas and solutions through sessions such as sketching, prototyping, brainstorming, brainwriting, roast possible ideas. And for example, designers and other members of the team have agreed that they are fast as possible. The best solution would to be start with drawings and papers and share the photos to them. Prototyping. During the prototyping phase, it was finally time to make our definitions and ideas come to life. A prototyping is the first original model of a proposed product, and this is exactly what we set out to build. By design thinking, stand at the prototyping stage is where you create an inexpensive, scaled down version of the real product to investigate solutions from the previous stages. And then coming to testing phase, the whole team and even to some individual outside the organization who during the earlier session had willing consented to give their feedback on the implementation of the system. The result of this test was encouraging. The stakeholders of a company X were able not only to see the mock-ups but the try out and touch the product for the very first time. The external team had the opportunity to test and verify their assumptions and correct them over time in the period of 2 weeks. The result of this testing was encouraging, and the stakeholders of company X were able not only to see the markups but to try out and touch the product for the very first time. The extended team had the opportunity to test and verify their assumptions and correct them over time within the period of 2 weeks. Now the final test was waiting, opening it to users and understanding what would happen next. Next is implementation stage. Finally, the user who have used our old products were invited again to try out the new version. The product work users started using it as we progress and more new users to these tools instead of the old one. They prefer the new products and the project was accepted in as a great success. In conclusion, more importantly, a design thinking methodology was finally accepted. We believe this will have a good long lasting impact and will allow them to build better products in the future. Throughout this case study, we have shown how design thinking methodology can be applied to the real problem with a limited time and budget. Thank you.